Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Riley Rad here. And today, I had a great idea. So let me tell you the idea, and then I'll tell you why the title is Writing Till I looked it up. It's 10 trillionaire. Um, so let me just tell you about this. So basically, here was my thought process, all right? I'm gonna write a story, and as I write through the story, I'm gonna post every bit of it with you guys. I'm just gonna record every bit of making this story with you guys. And slowly, as the story starts to come together, well, actually, I probably won't record all of it because I want you guys to read the book. But you guys are going to give me ideas as I sit here and write and talk to you guys. And then when you guys, and then you guys in the comments will write. So basically, I'm gonna write a book. All right, I haven't decided what it'll be yet. We'll start with a pre-write, all that jazz, in today's video. Then, then in the comments after watching this video, I want you guys to leave ideas for what I should do in the next video, and I'll watch those comments or read those comments or whatever. And then after I read those comments, then I'll implement those comments into the book. And then, so hopefully, as I do that, my sub count will grow. And then when this book is done, I'll put it probably on like Amazon or something for you guys to read my book online. And then all of you guys can read my book. And so that's why I'll be a 10 trillionaire. So I'll get money from you guys watching these videos as I record them. And then I'll also make some money after I post the book. So if you guys do want to see this book as an actual book, make sure to leave a like and comment some ideas, because I can't think all on my own. So let's get started. Now the hard part about this is going to be to not implement too much from other books I've read, because reading a book and then trying to write a book, it's quite difficult. But so before we start, let me write down what I've read recently, which is basically just this Percy Jackson. There we go. So that's basically all I've read recently. And like I've also read the Heroes of Olympus series. So if you guys see something and you're like, that is way too much like that series, you guys gotta let me know in the comments, alright? I'm gonna read all of your comments, every single one of them. So, hopefully you guys can help me in writing this book. So, to get started, how are we thinking? What are we thinking on making? We could make a book about really anything. So we've got an open slate here, and it better be good because this is gonna be like an actually like chapter book and stuff. So this is probably gonna take me months to years of work. So hopefully you guys stay with me all the way until the book is done. So let's get started. We are 4 minutes into this video and we still haven't even written anything. So first of all, let's think main characters wise. What do we want to write about? Like, what's our topic? Like, for instance, the Percy Jackson topic is about Percy moving through adventures in this magical new world, Camp Half-Blood, that he has not heard about, like, that he has experienced, like, as he experiences it. Pokemon is about following Ash Ketchum around as he catches Pokemon. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for that. I don't know. For just, like, saying those things. I don't think I should, but you never know. So what do we want to write? So I mean, we could write about, well, this video will just be about ideas, and you guys gotta tell me what idea you guys like. So one thing we could do, a person in the real world, I'm just gonna put little, like, things in the real world, who is really unlucky and ends up in terrible situations all the time. For instance, he might get attacked by a shark or got struck by lightning. So that is one thing that we could do as our book. So that is one option. And then what's another option that we could do? Let me think. We could do something where we find 4 kids with powers who have to do blank. Hold on. Who have to do blank. Fire, water, earth, and fire, water, earth, and air. So that's another thing we could do. 4 kids with powers, blah blah blah, and they have to do something, for instance, rescue the lost gem from the Amazon rainforest. And that can take place in the real world as well, like in current times or in ancient times. We could do something in a different world somewhere, but we don't state that it's a different world, where animals can talk and mythical things thrive, I guess. So, like, hold on. So, like, a world where, like the world of, like, ancient Greek and fairies and everything you can think of, dragons, like, that all lives in the world, along with animals who can talk. And you guys can tell me in the comments if you want people to be there as well or not. Also, I'm aware that I have made a bunch of mistakes. These are just ideas. For instance, I should have commas between fire, water, earth, air, and, well, I don't know what this is complaining about. Yeah, the real world, yeah. But these are just ideas. So it's not that important to me that we succeed in that. We could do a story about a person in hell that is trying to get everyone's unfinished business solved. Though that is, I feel like that idea is based off of, I don't know if you guys have ever read it. It's called hold on. It's called, oh my god, I'm bad sometimes. It's called Once Upon a Time. It's a Disney show, and one of the seasons is about them going to the underworld, and about how Hades, like, created the underworld in the wrong way because he loved someone, But so maybe that might be a little bit too much like that. But you guys can let me know about how you're feeling there. We could do, well, I was gonna say we could do a fan fiction, but I'd prefer not to do a fan fiction. What can we do? We could do just like take a book out of Diary of a Wimpy Kid and show like a middle school kid in a big world kind of thing, where basically it's kind of like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but it's just all about how he goes to middle school, talks about his friends, his family, and just all the stuff like that. Sorry about that. So we got a few ideas here. If anybody else has some ideas, feel free to also put those in the comments. Maybe explain them a little bit more than I have on here, because like in the real world, unlucky, terrible situations all the time doesn't really, if someone sent me that, I'd have no idea what they meant, and I have a video here so I can explain what I mean, but yeah, so I really want you guys to be a big part of this book. I don't want to just write this myself. I want you guys to tell me how to write this book and write it kind of like for me, but I have to do the actual writing part of it. So I put down 5 writing things that I think are cool. So you guys comment which one you like the most, or comment with your own, or comment which one you like the most, your own, and some ideas, and I don't care. Just let me know what you think, okay? And in the next video, maybe I'll start writing to the introduction to the book, okay? Based off you guys' comments. So I plan on posting this. What's the date? The date is July 1st. So depending on how many of you comment, I will post either the 2nd, if a lot of you comment right away, the 5th, or I'll post next week. But the latest I'll do is the 8th, okay? So I'll post sometime before the 8th, which is 7 days, depending on how many comments I get. If I get no comments and it's like the 7th, I'm not going to do anything. So it's up to you how soon you get a second video. If you post, if all day and the night tonight, I get 1,000 comments, not really 1,000, I'm exaggerating a lot, but if I get like 10, 15 comments, then I'll make one tomorrow. So you guys decide what you want. Also, if you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and you know what? You guys have a good day, all right?